February 1957, a cold forest in Philadelphia. A hunter, a college student, walked into the woods to check his rabbit traps.
Damn, it's too... Wait, what is that?
He found a discarded damp box in the thicket. It was a common one at the time, a bassinet box from J.C. Penney.
A bassinet box? Out here? Oh my god.
But what he looked into was not a cradle. It was a tragedy. The boy was severely beaten. His hair, it looked as if someone had hastily and very roughly hacked it off. This was the beginning of the case of America's unknown child, one of the most horrifying and longest-running unsolved cases in U.S. history. The investigators were desperate.
Plaster it everywhere! Get that boy's face on posters citywide! Print it on every single gas utility bill! Do you know this boy?
But for 65 years, no one answered. Authorities swirled. The foster home across the street. A mysterious woman seen with the boy. But every lead was a dead end. Time moved on, indifferent. A generation was born, grew old, and died. The boy's gravestone was etched, not with a name but with the phrase, "Heavenly Father knows who he is." The investigator, the one who first worked the case, even as an old, white-haired man, he visited that grave until the day he died.
I will find your name. I promise you, kid.
But that promise, it went unfulfilled before he closed his eyes. 65 years. Enough time for a boy to be born, to be forgotten, and to become a ghost. And then, December 2022, the moment everyone had given up, DNA technology finally gave the ghost his name back. His name was Joseph Augustus Zarelli. We now know who he was, but in that exact same moment, we were confronted with a more horrifying truth, that for 65 years, no one looked for him. And even now, knowing his name, we still don't know why and who. With Joseph's name revealed, the investigation is back at square one. There are many theories, a family tragedy, or a brutal crime by a stranger. But I, as the lore master, ask only one question. For 65 years, everyone who remembered that bassinet box and that plaid blanket remained silent. Now that we know his name, do you really believe that silence belonged to just one killer? If this record resonated, send the signal with a like. It tells the algorithm to unearth more nightmares, and subscribe so that you are the first to know when the next archive is unsealed.